Bhutan tourism is very unique. We have started our tourism only in early 1970s. The first group of tourists came to Bhutan only in 1974. And since that day, we have, under the blessing of our fourth king, His Majesty Jigme Singye Wangchu, we had a very, very unique tourism policy guided by a principle called high value, low volume. And today, after 50 years, this policy has become even more relevant. In 50 years before, when this policy came, it didn't make much sense actually. But today, when we talk about over-tourism, mass tourism, sustainable tourism, responsible tourism, today we are all talking about this. And this policy has become so relevant. And in fact, I, as the Director General of Department of Tourism, I like to promote that maybe high value, low volume tourism could be the mantra for the global tourism today. And this is what I believe. So what we mean by high value, low volume basically means we have to be mindful of the number of tourists that we get first. Bhutan is a small country, we have a very limited carrying capacity. We cannot get millions of tourists. We are a small country, so therefore we have to be mindful how many tourists we get. Second, that is the low volume. The high value means, so from that tourist, whether it is in terms of the money that we get from the tourists, that's not important. But more importantly, when we talk about high value tourism, we are talking about giving very good experience for the visitors. So when tourists come and visit our country, when they leave back, they have to go back feeling, oh, such a wonderful experience, such a high value experience. So this is what we want to do in our tourism. But of course, if you ask me today, are we able to fulfill that objective, that policy objective? No, we are not. We are trying. We know that while most tourist visitors, after visiting Bhutan, they go happy, but we also know there are maybe some visitors who are not so happy. Maybe things are not perfect. But our policy, we want to make all visitors coming to Bhutan, when they leave back, they want to feel so happy, and they'll tell their friends and families, Bhutan is such a wonderful place, they want to come here. So this is the policy of high value, low volume. And now we are seeing, for example, when the visitors comes to our country, we also want them to be part of our country. Our development philosophy, gross national happiness. We don't pursue only the material part, not only the money part, not only the revenue. We also see whatever we do in our country in terms of development, we also, at the end, we also want to give happiness. People have to feel happy, not just money, but money is very important, yes, but not everything. So therefore, our development philosophy is gross national happiness. So all this put together, we feel Bhutan can be that destination wherein if the people are looking for some happiness, some spiritual awakening, some mindful meditation, something different from rest of the world, and we feel Bhutan can be that destination. If there's any questions on tourism, I will be more than happy to answer.